Hi friends, welcome back to Mama Jam. So today we have a bit of a different setting. We're in our new reading corner that my husband and his stepdad just recently finished. So before, we would just have a little mattress on the corner where my boys will hang and read books or that we'll read to them. But we decided to put in a bookshelf and some reading benches, etc. And today I'm going to start a series that I call Mama Toto Book Club. And I'm going to feature a book that I've recently enjoyed and also some books that my boys have enjoyed. So it's kind of like, you can see what new adult fiction that I've been reading and what I think about it, and also books that my kids been into. As a mom, I first of all, I want to find the time to read, and which I do, but then, to go to book clubs and stuff, it's kind of a hassle to, get the schedule right and all that. So I just thought, hey, why not do an online book club? So I actually have a great book club in my community that I do try to make to once in a while. And the last time that we met, actually, this lady who organized the book club has a great connection to the author of this book called Nearly Normal. The author of the book is called Sia Sunrise Person, and this is actually her second book. Her first book is called North of Normal, which is about her childhood in the wilderness. So she was raised by a very unconventional family who decided to pack up their belongings and live in the wilderness. And it's fascinating about how her mom raised her as a single mom, living in this sort of, commune that her grandfather created. And the first book, North of Normal, just talked about, what happened through her childhood. It's a memoir, right? So just snippets of her as a child growing up in this kind of family. And Nearly Normal is kind of about the consequences of being raised in that family. So, look, I was raised in a middle-class Chinese family. So to read about someone who was raised in the wilderness the first camp was in northern Alberta, somewhere like freezing. It's just fascinating. And she's a very good writer. Her story just draws you in, and you're almost, I can almost see this little girl being raised by a young mom and, all these adventures they were on. And Nearly Normal, looks back on how her childhood affected her, how she sees the world now. And it really helps, sometimes to just look at someone's reflection and have your own reflection on your life. So I really, really enjoyed this book. And so I read North of Normal. Unfortunately, I don't have it on me because I bought an e-copy of it because, it was last minute. I had to read this book before I go to book club, right? So, and the amazing thing is, the author, Sia, actually showed up, and she's this lovely, beautiful lady, and she's very open about, well, obviously you wrote a memoir, so you have to be kind of open, but she was just really personal and open, and it was a wonderful experience. So there's my Mama book. And to Toto books. Now, as Coco Chanel once said, the best things in life are free, and the second best are very expensive. So I'm coming at you actually with a series of books that my kids really enjoyed, and they are from McDonald Happy Meal. Okay, listen. Before I had kids, I didn't go to McDonald's. to me, it's just like gross, McDonald's food. But then I had these two little boys with really serious food allergies. And, well, McDonald's, I mean, at least they get some things right? Like, they're very popular. And you know what? Dave loves McDonald's. So, they're very safe for my boys to go because, you know, they don't have nuts in their burgers, they don't have eggs. So I really actually wonder what they're made of. But anyway, so my boys love going to McDonald's for a treat. And you know how you get those Happy Meals and you can pick a toy or a book? Well, we got a book. You know, the kids always want the toy, right? But we decided, no, I want to just look at what kind of books they offer. And my goodness, their books are amazing. They have great plot. It's like Disney books, right? They are entertaining for adults and entertaining for kids. And the first book that I got hooked on, it's called No Dragons for Tea. And it's actually about fire safety. But the whole story, it's a rhyming story. So, and rhymes are great, right? It's a great literal tool for kids and helps them learn words and things like that. And it's a very amusing little story about how this little girl invited the dragon over for tea, but then the dragon got excited and set the house on fire. And yeah, it's really cute. And another favorite of mine from McDonald's is Making the Moose Out of Life. And it's about this moose who, you know, had the same old thing going on. And one day, you know what, he decided to do something different. Go on a cruise. And he got stranded on the island, met a turtle named Tuesday, and had all these adventures together. And then he realized, oh my goodness, there's a whole world of adventure out there. And the world is your oyster and it's to be experienced. Gosh, I wish I read this when I was 4 because I didn't realize that until I was 24, okay? So there we go. And then same kind of theme for Scaredy Squirrel. This little squirrel was afraid of this, afraid of that, until one day he broke out of his shell and decided that, hey, life is not so scary after all. You can worry about all the things you want to worry about, but at the end of the day, is it really worth it? So, and then they also have like the very popular Franklin series as part of their book. So I don't know what McDonald's do to commission these authors, but they really got this right, okay? The books are amazing and it's free with your Happy Meal. So think of that little trip to McDonald's as a little investment. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the book club, and please leave me a comment if you ever read one of these books, okay? Thanks, bye.